I am Sally Martyn, the Mayor of the municipality of Central Elgin, which includes the historic village of Sparta. I want to bring you greetings from Sparta, Ontario, Canada, and wish you a wonderful conference in the original Sparta. I have lived in Sparta all of my life in the home originally built by my great-grandfather, who came to Sparta in 1830 as a tailor. He also built one of the early stores. Featured here is his second home, built in 1865, where I live and have lived all my life. Sparta began as a Quaker settlement in 1813 and continues to have an active Quaker meeting. The current meeting house was built in 1865 and was the third one they constructed. It is a typical colonial-styled meeting house. There is still strong evidence of the Quaker desire for simplicity and functionality in their buildings. This Haight Zavitz house was built in 1834 and is a good example of the early colonial Quaker style that they brought with them when they fled north during the American Revolution. The Sparta House Tea Room was an early hotel built by the Quakers in 1840 and is another example of a typical colonial building. It has housed many different businesses over the years: hotel, hardware, funeral parlor, trophy shop, artist studio, and is now a restaurant. Our two oldest stores were constructed in 1846 of small, handmade local strawberry bricks and feature Greek details such as dentals under the eaves and pilastered doorways. Pictured here is my great-grandfather's tailor shop and yard goods store, now an artist's sales room. Many of our early clapboard houses also feature these same Greek details. One even has Doric columns, and they're prime examples of Ontario's early homes. The blue one was built in 1856, and the one with columns began in 1820 and has been added to over the years. Our blacksmith shop, which is now one of our two museums, is of a totally different style, originating in England, and was constructed in 1827 of clay and straw, called cob or adobe, which is very rare in Canada. We also have a house made of the same materials, but in a Regency style, with a lantern as the only window on the second floor. We're very fortunate to have all these early buildings pictured, as well as others still standing, and they draw many visitors to our village. We are a very young Sparta compared to the original Sparta, and we also have a very different culture in the sense that we were settled by Quakers who were pacifists fleeing from war. Thank you for this opportunity to share some of the great aspects of our community with you, and we wish you all the very best at your conference in the original Sparta.